Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Conman21, coming to you with the CCYDNE Hobbies channel, and today we're going to be doing a little game review of the Rick and Morty Total Rickall card game. This is based exactly off of the Season 2, Episode 4, I believe, Total Rickall. It was Episode 4 or 5, I want to say it was number 4, don't quote me on that. Yeah, this is a nice little pocket game. As you can tell, it's really not that big actually. It's a pretty nice small game, just because I'm holding that upside down. Disgusting alien parasites have infested the Smith house, if I can talk there, and if the camera would gladly focus for us, that would be incredible. Alright, so apparently the camera doesn't want to focus for us today, but anyway, we're going to do like a quick little look around the room, because this is a screenshot taken perfectly from the show whenever Rick stated this is like a Where's Waldo picture. So you can kind of take a look, see what all you're missing. Like there's the reverse giraffe. There's Twinkles, Sleepy Gary, Mrs. Refrigerator, you got Shakespeare over there, you got the homeless puppet, I think that's his name. Oh, there's the monkey, the NASA monkey that Justin Roiland severely approved of. Like, he wanted this in the show somewhere. Oh yeah, there's Frankenstein, but his head's kind of covered by the game logo. Poor Frankenstein. Oh, but you got a photography raptor. He's kind of peeking in there. Right there in the little corner. There he is. There is that silly goose. And then there's the giant duck. So anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this game. You guys can pause it around the box and see and try and find your favorite characters. And it does not extend over the sides. Instead, the sides is just a smaller version of the cover. Did not mean to throw that. So we got your rulebook. The rulebooks might be a little intimidating whenever you first open it, but of course, just like any game that Cryptozoic releases, they always make sure they over-explain everything so there's no questions. And if there ever is a question, yeah, there's the action card notes all the way in the back that tell you everything to do, just in case there's any questions. And of course, on the back they have your, let's see here, if it'll focus for us. Come on, camera, don't do this to me now. Well, anyway, so the camera's not really wanting to focus. You have your round sequence and then your end of round. Oh, there we go. So you got your round sequence and then your end of round. Basically, this is just a good way to tell you how everything works. Going through all your cards, you basically have everything that was from the original episode. You have Mr. Refrigerator, Baby Wizard, Big Duck, Tinkles, Little Cowboy on a Dog, Pencil Vester, Photography Raptor, Homeless Puppet, I was right, Mr. Beauregard. Oh yeah, and some of them have little special rules at the bottom. Some of them are just flavor text and try and throw you off. Like Mr. Beauregard, if you shoot him, if you shoot Mr. Beauregard, play another action card from your hand and replace it. And then you have Big Robot, Sleepy Gary. Sleepy Gary cannot be shot if anyone played a Jerry this round. We'll get into the actual cards and what they do here in a minute. Uncle Steve, if you shoot him, draw a card. The Manicorn, the Balloon Dog, the Bearded Lady, Frankenstein's monster, and it takes 2 shots to kill him. Oh, and you do get to leave the first shot on him, so that's okay. The reverse draft, if you shoot reverse draft, you may peek at one player's identity card. This is only for the advanced mode, which the advanced mode is kind of complicated to learn how to play. Just like it states in the rulebook, if for your first few rounds of playing this game, or if you're playing with, and it quotes, and I will show you guys, you should play this mode for your first several games or when total noobs are playing. Just so you all know, some people will be new to this game, others won't. I mean, there's no professionals on this game because, well, there's no tournaments for it, because this is a game where everyone works together until you get into the advanced rules and all that. Next is the Amish Cyborg. Can we get the Amish Cyborg to focus? There we go. And it automatically unfocuses. There's Cousin Nicky. Oh yeah, if you shoot Cousin Nicky, walk around the table twice before revealing his identity, because I'm walking here. You got Pool Kid. I can kind of relate to him. Ghost in a Jar. The Hammer Eye. Fishman. And Mr. Poopy Butthole. Now, Mr. Poopy Butthole, he's an interesting one. He has a special rule that always applies. If you shoot Mr. Poopy Butthole and he's real, your group loses the game. As you can tell, everyone has different colors. You have red, green, and blue. And we'll get into that. Oh yeah, this is your first play of the round, so you can keep track of whose turn is whose. At the end of the round, pass the player to the left, and just has the Rick and Morty Total Rickall on the back. Kind of nice, that way you can keep track of whose turn it is. I'll just kind of put that up there because we don't really need to worry about that. Flipping the box over so we can get these cards out. Here are your identity cards where you have your reels, and then you have your parasites. And yes, there are a lot more parasites, and there aren't that many real cards. So anyway, these would be shuffled into a deck and set off to the side. Next, you get into the actual action deck. Each player will always have 3 cards in their hand. So just kind of give like a little simulation hand. We have Me Too, Is Something Wrong, Beth, and Regular Beth. So Me Too, copy the card to the player on your right. So since this is a group game, you can't directly say what you're playing, but whoever's sitting on your right, that means you get to copy whatever card they play. Is Something Wrong, Beth? If this card's in your hand, you may play it as your next card. You must play it as your next card. So if this is in your opening hand, you have to play this card no matter what. Technically, you could cheat and so you don't have it for a while, but we don't like cheaters here. Then you got Beth, which is shoot a green character. And this is exactly where these come in. So that means like you can only shoot, so like let's say we have these 3 characters out there. I just grabbed 3 at random because I saw green. So let's say you have these 3 out here. You have Tinkles, Big Duck, and Baby Wizard. If you have Beth, that means you shoot a green character. So it's really just a color matching game. So that means you could shoot Big Duck, and then you would find out if he would be real or a parasite. Just gonna go through kind of like the deck list. Not really the deck list, but you know, go through the card stacks. You got Morty's. You Can't Kill Me. Choose another player. That player must shoot a character, so you have someone else do it for you, so that way if someone else loses the game, you can blame it on them and not yourself. Jerry, shuffle the identity cards of all reds and then redistribute them, then choose a player to draw a card. So yeah, everyone will always have 3 cards in their hand. You got Bitch of a Sister. Choose the color that's in play, shoot 2 of that color. If it will focus, that way you guys can also read it. There we go. Yeah, there's the Bitch of a Sister. I've known you for 15 years. Some of these are upside down, and I apologize for that. Rick, peek at the top card of the identity deck. You Can't Kill Me, and then more Beths for the corresponding color. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna make a little bit of a playing field here. So like, just so I know what they are, we're gonna pick 4 parasites and 2 reels. This is not how you do it. You would actually shuffle the deck up. I'm just doing this to make it faster, just as kind of like a better explanation, because I don't want to like hit all reels and then well, we lost. If you kill 4 reels, then your group instantly loses and the parasites run over and everything. So basically the goal of the game is everyone to work together to clean out all the parasites on the field. Let's see, how many do I have here? I have 6, we need 3 more. So we'll go 2 more parasites in a reel. No, you only start with 8 on the field, everything else is randomized. So we'll just go ahead and, if I can pick up the cards there, we'll go ahead and shuffle this all together. The order of these aren't really that important. It's good to randomize it in case you are playing like reverse giraffe and all that, which is pretty good. The advanced rules do get a little complicated. I will explain that at the end of the video. So you deal out your 8 cards. And then what you do is you will technically shuffle up the character cards, which I will do now. I'm not the best shuffler, I usually let other people shuffle, and then you deal out the identity cards onto all of the spots. Okay, so there's Mr. Poopy Butthole, there's Tinkles, Baby Wizard, Big Duck, and Photography Raptor. And then of course the character deck would go over here, the identity deck would go over here, just a little bit off screen. It's right here, but technically it's up to the player's choice on where they want to put it. And then you would deal this hand out. Dun, 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 dun. And then you would deal each player 3 cards. So just kind of going through my own little hand here, we have Rick, peek at the top card of the identity deck, Morty, peek at the identity of a red character, and if this is the advanced mode, cannot peek at player identity cards, but that's not important. Bitch of Sister, choose 2 colors that's in play, shoot 2 of that color. Now, let's say that I'm the player going first. Honestly, my best bet right now would probably be playing Bitch of a Sister since we have a lot of greens. I'd pick green, so I'll pick Pencilvester and Tiny Cowboy. Pencilvester does have a special rule, if I can actually pick the card up, where Pencilvester may only be shot by the first player each round, so if I'm going first, this is my chance to kill Vester. So I would discard that card. We plink off the 2 of them, and we hit a Parasite and Parasites. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, of course, I know how many real people are out here. There's... Actually, I kind of forgot. I want to say there's 3. Don't quote me on that, though. And, of course, after I play my card, well, technically, before the card is drawn, I get to add a card to my hand, which is just another Rick. So I'm kind of doing this alone. At the end of every round, after everyone has played, a new identity comes in. So now we have Cousin Nicky. Walk around the table twice, shoot him because I'm walking here. Now let's say that for some odd reason we do shoot a real person. Now let's say, I don't know if he is or not, but Tinkles, let's say Tinkles is real, and I accidentally shoot Tinkles. Then as soon as Tinkle's dead, and we resolve that and all that, and we don't hit the 4, another character instantly comes in. So looking at this, I will play the Morty. So by playing Morty, I get to we'll peek at Baby Wizard. So this is technically only for me to know, but since you guys are here too, you'll also get to know. So only I know he's a parasite, and now I can't directly say to my team, hey, Baby Wizard's a parasite. Remember in the show, parasites mean you have no bad memories of them. So Baby Wizard, he's a really nice guy. He's super nice, you know what I mean? Then I draw, so I get another Morty. Now this is actually where you have to play this smart, because peek at the identity of a blue character. So that's what the blue Morty does. Oh yeah, technically it's the end of the round, because I'm only playing by myself, so another one comes in. There's the Amish Cyborg. So I'd play Blue Morty and I would look at Poopy Butthole. Poopy Butthole is real, so if I did actually decide to shoot him, I would instantly lose the game. So now you know to never shoot Mr. Poopy Butthole. So basically, this is pretty much how simple the game is. I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the identities, because I don't know where they ended up at. Parasite, Parasite, Parasite. There should be some reals out here. I know Butthole's real. There's a Parasite. This is Refrigerator. This is Refrigerator was real. You got Tinkles. She's a parasite. You got your Photography Raptor, and he was real. So we'll go ahead and take out all of the parasites and all that. There we go. So congratulations, we've magically killed all the parasites. Yay, us. But the thing is, technically, we wouldn't know that they are real yet. So then you come down to whenever more than 50% of the players agree that all the parasites are dead, and everyone agrees, and the game stops and you reveal to see if there are any parasites remaining. I did kind of rig this one a little bit, as you can tell. Oh, look, they're all real. So the group wins together, which means congratulations, you won the game. But let's say that you kind of miscalled, and you reveal that possibly, just a random character being thrown out there, Baby Wizard was a parasite. Since you already declared that everyone was real, the parasite wins, and technically you would open the blast doors and then the parasites would get out and kill everything, which would be a group loss. So technically no one's a winner in this game, no one's a loser in this game, unless you actually play the Advanced Edition, where everyone gets their own identity and their own... Everyone gets their own identity, and other people play where you get your character card. The character card isn't required, it just kind of adds a little more flair and all that, which it does get pretty good if you do happen to get a Cousin Nicky as your character card, because a lot of people, whenever they play this game, they don't want to get up and walk around the table twice, because, you know, we're gamers. We want to sit down and play a game of their own. We don't have time for exercise, because, hey, Cousin Nicky, he's walking here. All in all, for total Rickall, it's actually not a very bad game. I actually enjoy playing this game quite a bit. No, I wasn't paid to say that, I'm being honest, but Cryptozoic, if you want to sponsor us, we're here. If you want to sponsor us, because, you know, Cryptozoic, you do a really good job with these Rick and Morty games. Total Rick counters, Close Rick counters of the Rick kind, Total Rickall, Anatomy Park, Munchkin, Rick and Morty, and even with the next one that's coming out soon, I'm actually looking forward to the next Rick and Morty game. So anyway, if you guys want to pick up a game of Rick and Morty, we will have them for sale down in the comments below. Make sure you just send the Facebook page a message and we'll clear everything out from there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and go out there and get a copy of Total Rickall from all of us here at CCYDNE Hobbies. And with that, we will see you in the next video.